Yeah. Why do we have to be barking right when I cut the camera on? Why are we doing that? What's up, everybody? Yo. Oh my god. Let's see here. Yo, what are we doing? All right. Let's go. Getting through the rainy days. I'll wait for some let's wait for some of our friends to show up. Actually, I know what we could do. Bolo dropped this cool video. Bolo. So he did a bunch of bounces. You guys tell me if you can hear the difference between these beats.
I can hear the difference.
Yo, that fucking MPC into the Tascam 1/4 inch input sounds like doo doo butter, bro. That shit is no, bro. That shit got anemic. Listen. That one got small. That one got small. That fucking mixer sucks, bro. Like, listen to the difference between the USB input sounded better. Yeah, the USB audio sounded better. But I mean, we knew that the Tascam, like, that cheap ass mixer wasn't gonna have no good converters on it. We gotta stop and thank Bolo for doing this, because I would never. He's a fucking nice guy. People have asked me to do this for such a long time, and this, like, I don't do nothing that ain't fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. But FL's got some FL's got, dude. But the thing is, like, why did he say how he got these tracks in there? Like, are these all? How does he do the test? What do you guys, bro? One of you guys have already watched this. Explain to me how he did the test real quick, so I don't have to watch it. Like, where did the beat come from? Are these like audio files put onto audio tracks in each DAW and then just bounced with nothing? That's what I need to know.
Each of the bounces when I did that. But with each bounce, it was a little bit of a character difference on each one of the bounces. And I thought that was pretty cool, but once I got done doing that, I decided to take it a step further. Forgot to turn on the lights. This is much better. But what I did is I actually went and exported audio from different DAWs to see and to compare this. But with each directly, I was actually doing it just to see how my Bolo. All right, first things first. Why was I doing this audio test in the first place? Well, I was actually doing it just to see how my MPC sounded when I would bounce it internally or when I would export the audio out through various sources. So I actually bounced down a version directly from inside of the MP, and then I actually bounced down some other versions using my Tascam, and I bounced down directly out of the MPC into my audio interface, and it gave some interesting characteristics to each of the bounces when I did that. But with each bounce, it was a little bit of a character difference on each one of the bounces, and I thought that was pretty cool. But once I got done doing that, I decided to take it a step further. Forgot to turn on the lights. This is much better. But what I did is I actually went and exported audio from different DAWs to see and to compare the sound from those DAWs to my MPC. And to be honest, there was a noticeable difference between each one of the bounces. Now, you know I'm an MPC guy, and I love the sound that the MPC gives me, and I just love the feel of the MPC. It's nothing like working independently from using like VSTs and stuff, so you don't have to deal with any latency issues, you don't have to deal with any CPU issues, you can just make beats and get them done. However, over years, the circuitry inside of these new MPCs are not the same as the older MPCs, so they don't hit as hard as they used to. Now, they still sound really good, but they're not hitting as hard as like this. The 2500, the drums out of here, these things are massive. Love this thing. Never getting rid of it. But I really like the functionality of the newer MPCs because things are just so much easier to even bounce, to even create, to even put stuff in song mode, to even mix. All that stuff is much easier on the newer MPCs. But you do lose a little bit of that MPC grit. But I want to compare the MPC sound to the DAWs, of course. And I did some comparisons. I actually made a track just using 5 drum sounds from my Bolo 2020 kit. I went and level matched everything. And then I imported everything into a Logic Pro session. Everything was done at 48K 24-bit. Yeah. And of course, I level matched everything inside of there as well so that we can hear everything at the same level. Now, I did 2 passes on these. I did one pass where I didn't add anything at all. I didn't add anything to the master track. And I did another pass where I added the Fab Filter L2. Okay, so everything is level matched. Everything is the same, but everything does not sound the same. And it's cool because I think everybody has the type of sound that they like. And some of you guys might like the bigger sounding type of DAWs or even the drum machines or whatever. And some of you guys might like maybe a more contained sound, maybe a thinner sound to try to convey your message when you're making your tracks. Either way.
Yo, Bolo is the man, dude. Like, I could never make this video, bro. Like Bolo is just like such an amazing communicator because I could never put together what he just said right here.
Some of you guys might like the bigger sounding type of DAWs or even the drum machines or whatever. And some of you guys might like maybe a more contained sound, maybe a thinner sound to try to convey your message.
I could never say some of you guys might like a thinner sound. I would say some shit like, yo, y'all motherfuckers don't know what sounds good. Y'all like that thin, runny shit just because it's easy to use and you hacked FL Studio. You know what I'm saying? There is no way. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way, bro. This is like, yo, I'd be so jealous of people like this who could express themselves diplomatically, man. Like I wish I was better at that. John Connor says, there's nothing wrong with honesty. Yes, there is, bro. Bolo has 126,000 subscribers. I have 30, bro. That's the difference, bro. People don't like people cussing at them. All right. That shit costs me money.
We bounce this down 3 different ways. The first way is I bounced it down directly inside of the MPC Key 61. So I had just the tracks in here. I bounced everything down in the MPC Key 61 and I put it on my flash drive and then I imported it into my computer. The second way I did it is I used my Tascam Model 12 as my audio interface from my MPC. And then from there, I routed the audio into my UAD X4 and I just imported everything that way. And the third way I did it is I actually exported the audio directly from the MPC into my UAD X4 interface. And that was kind of interesting as well. You'll definitely hear the differences. Now, so far as the DAWs, I use Logic, I use FL Studio, and I use Studio One. And I made sure to level match everything. And I exported everything out of those programs. And then I just imported that stuff into Logic and just did the level matching and everything. And you guys can hear the differences in each one of those programs as well. And just to throw in some a little extra, I did the same thing on the Machine Plus. And I imported that in as well. So you guys can hear the difference between the MPC and the Machine Plus. So let's go through all of the samples real quick. Some of you guys are going to be able to hear this. Some of you guys are not going to be able to hear this because there's only 5 sounds. And then you'll really hear it more when you add more sounds. Because when you add more sounds, you hear more stuff, like more sounds. You guys know what I meant when I'm saying that. Y'all know. Somebody give me the correct terminology for that.
You could hear it more when it's sped up too. The artifacts are more pronounced. That I wish I could see. I still don't understand how he did it, right? Because like I feel like the best test would be like how he had his USB. Like, okay, I bounced the tracks from inside of using Standalone, and then I put those audio files onto FL Studio, Logic, Studio One. You know, but he's not just doing DAW to DAW. He's doing DAW to DAW, and then he's doing audio in. But he says he level matched. So, and Bolo's a fucking professional. So I'm gonna trust that he level matched. I'm not gonna try this man and say he don't know how to level match. Because this is a pro right here. You said Machine Plus was surprising. Why do you think Machine Plus was surprising? Hey, what's up, Paulie? How you doing, bro?
I can hear the difference.
Bro, the FL is like, it's like a tilt. It's weird. It's like that kick, at least for comparing it from the MPC. Plus Bolo's nasty, bro. Why did he go from MPC to FL, bro? Like, why is he picking on FL gang like that? That was unnecessary. He didn't need to pick on FL gang like that.
I can hear the difference.
Bro, why is that hi-hat so much higher? Why is there so much more high-end in FL Studio? Yeah, Studio One bounce though. That Studio One bounce. That Studio One bounce. That Studio One bounce brought back the feeling, bro.
I can hear the difference.
And we can. This is like the FL. It gets small, but it gets abrasive. I was I was not. That's. Did he take off the default fruity limiter? Yes, he did. And he took off the default fruity limiter, and then he did a pass where he's got Pro L on all of them. Come on, Drew. Bolo's a pro, bro. Like we're not gonna sit here and disrespect Bolo. Like if this was, if this was like, hey, this is Connor coming at you from, Zip Zab Z Productions. Today we're going to show you the difference between FL Studio and MPC. There is no difference. Like, yeah. But this isn't Connor. This is Bolo, bro. Bro, that Tascam quarter-inch input sounds so fucking bad, bro. Like, I hate that you guys are spending your money on that fucking piece of shit, bro. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean when I say that device is a shitbox. That it's that. It's that. It's that right there, bro. Like, that's a shitbox right there. That MPC Directo, bro. That MPC Directo. Yeah. Oh man, these are nice. There's there's a so I have an idea, because like they're like as soon as somebody is like, listen, as soon as like a black producer doing fucking hip hop music tried to, like, I knew these comments were gonna get like crazy from the fucking does it null like those fucking geeks, bro. But here's the thing about like null tests in the fucking analog world, bro. Like, I mean, in the digital world, because null tests nah, bro, because like, let's keep it real, bro. Like the intelligentsia side of music production, like, they don't want to see fucking hip-hop people, fucking prominent black producers be right about shit. You know what I mean? Like, they have their, they think they have a fucking like a barrier built up on fucking, like plug-in design and gear design and doing tests and shit like that, bro. But here's the thing, right? When you look, it actually makes sense. It actually makes more sense if I show an actual waveform. I don't need to try to draw one. But like a null test, a null test on an in the analog world, a null test in the analog world makes sense because the way that something is nulling is there's no digital information in it, right? It's voltage. The way that you null something is you take two signals that are supposed to be exactly the same, you flip the phase on one, and when you have phase cancellation, you'll hear silence if it's the exact same signal. If it's not the exact same signal, you'll hear artifacts, right? And so the way that does it null gang fucking the way that does it null gang um handles their science is they say like, okay, because I put this wave here, right? And we have that snare wave, and then I take this snare wave here, and what can I do it with? Can I do it with the mixer, or do I need mix tool? Right? And let's say we invert the phase on this now. Ah, shit. All right. So you see how I inverted the phase, and you don't have nothing coming out. That is supposed to be the test that determines if every. But the thing is, ladies, is that the way that a computer does it is based off of the waveform, right? It's based off of what is drawn here. And even though that's a visual representation of sound, that is not sound. That's not sound. That's a visual representation of the sound. So a digital null test is nulling a visual representation of the sound, right? So, and you see that these aren't perfect flowing lines. These are pixels, right? So it's not the actual sound. If you follow me. So there is a world where you could take a wave from DAW A, a wave from DAW B, send them both back out, and they visually match enough so that if you put them back into a DAW and flip the phase, you're not going to see something. But motherfucker, if we go to this video, right, and we just use our ears and we don't use any type of fucking any type of visual representation, or we just use our ears, like, we can all hear the differences between these. They're super subtle. They're a lot harder to hear prior to having the limiter after, right? But I mean, we all hear that there's more highs in the FL Studio. So all of these, so we could say like empirically, because we all did it. Like, the MP bouncing out of the MPC sounds different than bouncing FL Studio. If we're calling the MPC a DAW, and it definitely sounds different than Studio One, it definitely sounds different than Logic. Those are four different DAWs. We could say that those four different DAWs have a sound, and it's okay. And we don't need anybody else to verify it, with math or anything like that, because the most important thing in music is your ears. But you guys didn't come here to watch that. You guys came here to see the sauce. So was Southside right? Yo, Southside was right, bro. Southside was right. Everything sounds better coming out of an eighth inch plug on a fucking gaming laptop. No, Southside wasn't right. So we got the MPC XL. I wonder what stuff's gonna sound like coming out of this. Yo, but Keyflow, yeah, the network port is going to be serious. Bro, don't we already have a network port on these? I have a network port on I have a network port on my MPC 1. I have a network port on my MPC Live. Like, let me find out y'all bought MPC X's and didn't get one of these, bro. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad if that's the case. There's no network port on the MPC X, bro. Listen, let me tell you like this. USB to network adapter. Let me tell you like this. Like, well, Tyrone, what are you guys using the network port for? Somebody tell me what you're using the network port for, because I don't like. Maybe I could do something with my network port, but I don't do shit with the network port. All right, so this guy, how does this keep happening to me? Okay. Why does it keep on opening? All right, so whatever. So this is your network MIDI. Oh, you guys are living in 3033. I get it. I'm still in 2023. So I gotta tell you right now, like out of the look of all of these, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite looking one so far. I like that they didn't. I like that. I just don't understand. Like, why couldn't you make these gray too? Like, why do these have to be black? Whatever. It definitely looks like it sounds better. It looks like it has better converters, bro. Is that an iPad mini touchscreen? Nah, they've always had a bigger touchscreen than the other devices, right? So we've got this guy right here. You've got headphone ports in the front, which is a favorite of mine. It's got the big headphone ports, so you guys that have Audis, you can use your Odysseys. 16Q links. Still have the number pad, which is useless in my opinion. But go ahead. Yeah, it does look like the old Ren. It also looks like an old MPC. It also looks like an old MPC. Here's what we look like from the front. So you got two inputs in the front for, instrument 1, instrument 2, SD card coming back, which we're all happy about. You've got your 1/8 inch headphone jack and your 1/4 inch headphone jack. I don't know if that's on the current version of the X's. Right? So, if you're wondering about what's going on here, this is the MPC with 10-inch touch display and 4 gigabytes of RAM. So we've also got some Bluetooth functionality, and we got Wi-Fi. MPC X price about to drop like crazy. Let's see what Reverb is talking about for us. What is Reverb talking about for us? Let's look up the MPC X. Oh my God, we're down to 950, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 950. Shit is getting crazy. Pad 4 has a little float, but it works fine. Bitch, I don't want no float on my pad. Let's see. Show me 40 used. What are we talking about? Let's see. How far down are we? We got the R2D2 model at 1500. Who else is getting crazy? Let's most recent low to high. Let's hit it low to high, shall we? 950, 1100, and then we jump back up to 15. So it's not getting too crazy. Some people are getting desperate out there. You know. Looks like we have the same. Let's see. We got same buttons. We got the same buttons. Yeah, we got the same buttons, same inputs, same outputs. So they just finally did the the classic colorway, and then they're enticing new people with the 4 gigabytes, with the 4 gigabits of the RAM. Jaren says, I got mine for 1200. I could live with that. Early adopter PTSD twitching. Nah, bro, it's Sunday and I'm still in love with the one in the 2000 XL. I just got the MPC X Retro Edition. Let me see if they improve the specs. There's an MPC X. There's an MPC X Retro Edition. Is there an MPC X Retro Edition? I did not know there's an MPC X Retro Edition. Yeah, there ain't no MPC X Retro, my brother. I don't know what you bought. Yeah, I don't know which one you got, my man's, but this is they called the retro MPC X the MPC XL. Yo, Jeff, there's no MPC X Retro, bro. Like, not on this time, at least. So, I really don't know what I really don't know what people are gonna do with the 4 gigawatts of RAM though. I can't wait to see how much it costs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go see what. Hold on. Oh my God, Jay. Oh, that's what it was. All right, let's see. Take me to. Let's go. Let's go check out MPC Gang. Let's see if anybody's got this up yet. Yo. Oh, it's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's so good, bro. Oh no, Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. Here we go. All right. 18 hours ago it dropped. $141 comments. What are we talking in here? Am I tripping, or is this just a retro renaissance? Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I love how people say the MPC Live is portable. I can go everywhere with it. Yo, we all bought lives and stayed home. Yeah. Yo, cause why are you gonna take a $1,300 piece of gear outside and get sand in your booty crack? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? Aren't they dropping new MPC one as well? Man, Akai needs to focus on the software, to be honest. Why should Akai focus on the software? The software works fine. Akai can't make no money focusing on the software because you guys don't buy software. They can only focus on what they can sell. I gotta give you guys a trigger warning, right? I am not the populist YouTube channel. I am always on the side of the company getting that money, bro. I love it. I love it when these companies fucking make money and make new shit. You know? I'm not the, oh my god, I spent $2,000, so now I should never spend $1 again guy. These things are going to sell out though. I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. These things are going to sell out. I don't care how much they cost. Bet me. bet me this thing sells out. They need a UI update. They don't need a fucking UI update, bro. Like why do they need a UI update? So what? So you could be confused and have to buy another version of the MPC Bible because you can't find out where pad perform is? Like, yo, they moved. Yo, these people moved how to color the pads, right? They moved how to color the pads in like 2.11, and people lost their minds, bro. People lost their minds. Like, oh my god, god damn it, Akai, I used to be able to color my pads. 2.11 ruined everything. And it was just in a new spot. Like, y'all don't need a UI update. You need to master what you got. Because there's nothing that they can update in the UI that's gonna make your experience any better. You know what I mean? You still need to know how to swing your kicks. You still need to know that you need to push your snare behind the beat in order to get a groove, bro. That don't got nothing to do with looking. James Hardy says, damn, are we just consumers buying equipment every few years, never mastering what we have already? Yeah, James, that's exactly what we are. Akai needs to call Bruce Forat. So am I gonna get this new X? Nah, I never buy new X's because they're too expensive. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna get like if I'm gonna buy something that's more than, if I were to buy something that's more than once it once it gets over the 1300 mark, like it's got to be something that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be awesome. You know, and these new NPCs, the big ones, they just ain't they just ain't awesome like that. You know what I mean? Like this NPC, I could like this NPC is an NPC like this. Like I have this NPC, I have it in the MPC key. Like I have the 4 gigs of RAM. You know what I mean? Like I have this NPC already, so there's no point in me getting this. This shit don't even like I already have a retro to put in this like little screen right here. You know, like I got a retro that'll set right there. So there's no point for me to fucking buy this shit. You know, it doesn't make sense for me. I honestly don't know who it makes sense for, but that's another story. That's a dope ass skin. Yeah, that is amazing. That's so good. I am the stone that the builder refused. Hey yo. Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing, bro. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that though? This needs to be a little bit more robust. It needs to be a little bit more robust, dog. That's a cool mod though. The X is dope, but yeah, it's way too overpriced in Canada. Plus the tax of the X costs over $3,000. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, what is a new X cost? Let's see. $2,300. $2,300, dude. Yeah, that's not okay. 96 a month for 2 years. So I gotta pay what, a Metro PCS bill for 2 years to have this. It's not awful, but I don't want to pay a Metro PCS bill for 2 years, bro. It's nice that it has 4 or 5 pins out though. Yo, that's true. How they gonna release the white NPC during Black History Month, bro? That's an excellent point. If Akai made a new MPC one with regular size MPC pads, more RAM, then I might buy it. Why would you want that when you have a live 2? Yo, that's crazy. I don't understand that. Some people hate the horizontal. Yeah, I'm used to it, bro. To be honest with you, to be honest with you, I can't wait till I get my Live 2 so I can start using it, because like MPC, like I like putting MPC 1 on camera. It looks good in the streaming setup that I got. But I'm so used to like shift hit pad, shift hit pad, shift hit pad, shift hit pad to get around on the MPC. Like I'm so like I have the muscle memory for that. Now that I have dedicated buttons, it's I'm like yeah, you know, it's a little weird. I tell you which one was natural though, the MPC keys. The MPC keys, like, because the MPC keys is more laid out like the Live. You know what I mean? It's the way that the buttons are set up is the MPC one's probably the most ergonomic one out of them all. I mean MPC keys. Believe it or not, not a fan of the speaker on the Live. I prefer the MPC one layout. $2,000 XL is my favorite Akai unit. Live 2 is next. I didn't like when they started flipping the layout. Yeah, I got used to it fast, you know. But when I first got my Live, I was using that. When I got the Live, I was using it like early. But yeah. So what do you guys think, man? What's the verdict? You guys excited about this or what? I still think the X was king. I never got to use the X, but I could see it like, you know, you have so much more. Like I'm a big fan of dedicated button functionality. You know what I mean? But even after all this, like the button that I want isn't here, and that button exists on machine, and it's the step sequencer button. Oh no, it does have a step sequencer button on it. Boom! Yeah, no, I would love this one. I would love this one. I just realized I have a step sequence button on my MPC one, bro. Roshi swapped out the MPC one, the MPC XL for MPC keys. Oh, mistakes were made. It happens. I would like this too. Yo, not too much on Roshi though, bro. That's the homie. So, is the actual MPC XL a thing or still some fake? No, it's the MPC XL is the real thing, bro. I have the one in the Live 2. Don't really see the need to upgrade. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. When it comes to MPCs, if it's still running MPC 2 software, it's not an upgrade. You know what I mean? Like no matter what, everybody's using the same software base, right? So there's no upgrade. Like it's just it's just a what do you like what's your preference for inputting? Are the small pads going to piss you off? You know what I mean? If the small pads are going to piss you off, then then moving up to a live would be an upgrade, right? If you feel like you want to use keys and you miss the old workstation aesthetic, then the Key 61 is going to hold you down, right? But at the end of the day, they're all lateral moves. And if we're honest, none of you people use Standalone. Everyone uses it as a controller, which is my thing, bro. Like, I'll tell you what, the only thing that could make me buy a brand new MPC is if I could use Elastic Pro time stretch in real time, right? Because that's why I still use controller mode, right? You know what I mean? Like that's why I use controller mode. I use controller mode because whatever time stretch we use, like me trying to work a loop or warp something, it's just like if you do more than like 3 BPM, the shit gets weird. You have to filter out all the lows. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? Key says I use Standalone Live 2 on Live 2 most of the time. I prefer it because it feels like working on my 2000 XL. I get that, but the majority of the MPC customer base, they all use it as a controller. All of them. The majority. There are standalone exemptions, but there aren't a lot of like standalone MPC channels on YouTube. Like everybody's using the everyone uses the controller. Everyone. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. The controller's lit. You know what I mean? Like you lose not using the computer. You know what I'm saying? You don't gain anything by unplugging it. Stone Wallace, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Stone says, I still haven't pulled the trigger on an NPC. I think I'm just addicted to watching other people use it. Yo, that's a thing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I like watching people fish. You know what I mean? I'm never going to buy a boat. But I will watch people hit waterways. Dre Leon says, not me. I use it 99% standalone. But, you know what I mean? But why? Why, Dre? You think you're cool or something? You think you're better than me? You probably are. No Rent TV says, I figured they use it in controller mode because it's easier to capture the audio. Yo. Yo, it's so funny. Like this, this isn't No Rent. This isn't an indictment on you. But I'm not saying this is you, but yo, why does recording kick so many people's ass? You know what I mean? Like people get so dumb when it comes to recording. Like, yo, I've got this song that I want to sample, but it's on Spotify, and I don't know. I'm using MPC Standalone. I just don't know how to get the song from my Spotify into my MPC Standalone. Akai needs to make an app, okay? They need to make an app that will send the song from my phone, okay, from Bluetooth into the MPC. Yo, I really seen somebody write that Akai needs to make an app that'll send samples Bluetooth, bro. Yeah, I remember fucking 607 was asking me something, and I was like, "You just plug in the wire, bro." he's like, "Hey man, you don't gotta disrespect me." I'm like, "No, I'm not disrespecting you, bro. It's a fucking wire, dude." Like, There's a video with a guy using a Bluetooth receiver with his MPC Live to record. No, there's not. No, there's not. I'm gonna fucking freak out, bro. No, I have to see this. Was it? Oh no, this can't be real. Let me see. MPC Bluetooth. How to sample from? Oh my god! Why, Masada? What are you doing? What are you doing to these people, Masada? Why? Why, bro? Just show them the wire. Masada's a goat, bro. Masada's a fucking goat. Just plug in the wire, dude. Plug in the wire. Let's see. How do you record from a cell phone?
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? This your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome back to Elbow Media Studios. And if this is your millinlooperman.com, I've told you all about this site before. Go check it out. It's a pretty cool site for you to get royalty-free samples so that I could hear. Now that we have, and remember, I've already just that easy, guys.
How we sound now? How we sound now? Are we better? We sounded good? We sounded good. We sounded good. Okay. Let me give old Elbow a sub. Oh no, wait. I got to do it on another account. I can't put it on the fucking Craftmaster account. Okay. So yeah, what else? What else do we got? What else happened? What else happened in producer world this week? So basically, we've committed that. Basically, we've committed that. Yo, Keyflow, look how nasty this shit is, bro. look how nasty this is. This looks so nasty, bro. This looks so nasty. This looks so nasty. But you know what? You know what this does, Keyflow? This exposes like how much people lie, right? Because I know this. Listen, if you have a UAD, if you have UAD and you stream, or if you have a community, or if you interact with people online, then you're used to like people telling you that your UAD ain't shit, right? I used to be the person who would tell people that their UAD ain't shit, right? And then once I got my UAD, and then like once I like built out my UAD spaceship, because I have a UAD spaceship, like once I built out my UAD spaceship, the people who knew that I had a UAD spaceship but ain't have spaceship money, they wanted to tell me that my UAD was not shit. They like people who do not got UAD money love telling you that your UAD fucking shit ain't shit, right? But now that this shit is native and they got a little sale, now all of a sudden people want to see what that oxide is about. People want to see what that lexicon reverb is about. People want to know about that Galaxy Echo, that Brigade chorus. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden people want to be, well, you know, I got the Arturia version of all these, but I might want to see, maybe, you know, I don't know, but like, y'all ain't slick. Y'all are some liars. Fucking y'all are some envious assholes, bro. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. Because these don't have the 96K upsampling. Oh. Plugin Alliance definitely got the market share right now when it comes to plugins, though. It's Waves and Plugin Alliance. Yeah, I agree with that. And if I'm honest, like I've said this a bunch of times. Like if I was a native only person, I wouldn't have any of these. I would have basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is like, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time and your money, bro. John Connor, I only want 48. Yo, what do you need 48 fucking K on a beat maker machine, bro? What do you need 48K for? I'm not understanding. What are you gonna use 48K for? Stone Wallace says native or not, they still ain't buying shit. Ooh. Ooh, shots fired, bro. Big shots. John Connor, what are you going to use 48K for, my guy? For what? So it will play nice with the... Yo, John. That's such a weird request. Yo, Akai, do 48K so I can use my fucking SP as an audio interface, bro. Like, no, man. Oh my god. What happened with UVI? John, you can integrate those with motherfucking 1/4-inch TRS cables, bro. You don't even gotta buy a new MPC. You could just buy a TRS cable. This site can't be reached. Let's see. Nah, John knows his shit, bro. I'm just giving him a hard time. Oh my god, my two favorite YouTubers. Dun, 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 dun. So what is this? Premium instruments and effects for UVI bundle for you. We're teaming up with the premier developer UVI to offer 2 exclusive bundles, tailor-made for FL Studio at a special 90% off price through March 5th. Okay. Explore a curated selection of iconic synths. All right, so it's a bundle. Cool. Image-Line owns UVI now? Is that what happened? Oh wow. And Waterland owns them both. Who's Drake Star? Huh. Well, that's cool. That's really dope for Image-Line. They can actually, you know why? Because people actually pay for UVI shit, bro. People actually pay for UVI shit. So Image-Line definitely needed to get like a software suite that people actually bought. That was that's a dope move. That is definitely a dope move. UVI workstations. Yeah, I'm familiar with UVI workstation. I may get that vocal plugin. Akai, please put out a key 88 for my boy Viral Beats. Arturia trying too hard. People just need one shots nowadays. Ouch. Yo, but Arturia has the like let it be known Arturia has the best one shot players. Like the CMI, the CMI is amazing for one shots, and you could layer your one shots in there. So you got CMI, the Mellotron, amazing for playing one shots, and they have another sampler too that I'm missing. That's amazing with one shots also. What do you think the difference is going to be between the MPC X and the MPC XL? It's I mean, we already know what the difference is, bro. We got it right here. Thanks for tapping in on the stream, Tyrone. The difference is the 4 gigs of RAM, and it's going to have a a network out. So it's got Ethernet and it's got 4 gigs of RAM. Those are the differences. If you look at it here, it's pretty much same buttons, same form factor, meters, instrument 1 and 2, foot switches, and then 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch headphone jacks. If they integrate workstation with FL sampler VST, that'd be the yo guys. None of that's happening. Like the thing where the companies come to add their code into the other company's code, like that. We've never seen that happen. That's I would be shocked if something like that ever happened. Damn, somebody asked a question before. I meant to get to it and I missed it. What do you think about Black Sheep bringing a class action lawsuit against UMG? That was bound to happen. That that whole situation, like with streaming not being included in old contracts, um, and the way that the way that they explained it with like anything that was supposedly supposed to be unforeseen profit, they were supposed to split 50-50. Obviously that's not happening. One of the unforeseen profits is that record labels have bought stock into streaming companies that whose values have risen because of their licensing agreement with back catalog. So that's obviously an unforeseen way that they're getting this money, and it's gonna be a long lawsuit, like probably like a 5 or 6 year lawsuit to dig all that shit up. But it's gonna be important. It's gonna be transformative. Does anyone have the UVI Falcon? I have UVI Falcon, but I have the free version. I just use it to run like a couple of, like I had 90s digital sensations that I had in there. For the price of an MPC X, I'm grabbing a Mac Mini and a Live 2. Oof. Or a good analog unit for the mix bus. Stone Wallace has got it. Yeah. Let's you think we'll ever see a push 3? Yeah, Ableton likes money. Ableton likes money, bro. Ableton will get you a push 3, but the thing is, like, Ableton isn't they haven't shown to be well, I don't know. We might not get a push 3. You seen the reverb? You seen the D-Box on reverb for $450? Buy that. Buy that, bro. Buy that. You guys know anything about what's about to happen with microchips? No. Yeah, I don't know. We might not see one of those. We might not see one of those. So I know Roshi does. I know Roshi. I know Roshi's been keeping up. UNITY. 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 Let's see what from $5.99. All right, what is the $5.99 Mac Mini get us? I'll tell y'all if y'all could do work with this, because I've had the Mac Mini and I've had the Mac Ultra. Eight gigs of unified memory. This is the one. Yeah. This is the one you really need. This is the one you really need. You really need the $1,300 one. You could do work on this. Don't get me wrong. You could ride out on this one. You definitely could. Especially if you don't have a Mac now. This computer, like if you're using like a blown out MSI and you get this machine, you're going to notice a significant difference from your $1,700 gaming laptop to this machine right here. But this is what you want for when they actually start making apps that can utilize these M1 chips yet. Because to tell you guys the truth, there's still no apps that are like really pushing the limits of these M1 chips, bro. 8 gigabytes of memory, and they market themselves as creator devices, bro. But here's the thing, Keyflow, we gotta remember that that's not RAM. That's 8 gigabytes of unified memory. So if you got 8 gigabytes of unified memory, and you got a terabyte hard drive, and you're only using up half of your hard drive, you've got that other half of a terabyte to fucking that will function as RAM. You know what I mean? You really got like it doesn't like work like 500 gigs of RAM, but it's not like RAM on a PC. You know what I'm saying? It's not like RAM on an Intel machine, period. You know? It's just that we're music makers, so we're used to like, it's gotta have 1,000,000 gigawatts of RAM, otherwise I can't open Contact. Stonewall says, I'm using that i9 Intel 2019 MacBook Pro with my fan sounding like a whole laundry rack. Dude, that fan was so aggressive, bro. that fan was so aggressive. I would go with the SP1200 original form factor. My OCD won't allow me to buy the 2400. Oh, man. But yeah, if you're just making lo-fi bops to eat ice cream with, you could definitely just use that $599 mat, bro. The M1 laptop was the best laptop, man. I was shocked. I don't even create music on it. Yo, you shouldn't have been shocked. Like, you should not have been shocked. Like, I don't know why y'all thought that those M1 chips were not going to be different. I don't understand it. Apple built Intel type of boost tech? No, you're not understanding it. You're definitely understanding it wrong. You just look up what unified memory is, bro. It's not RAM. My first gen M1 Pro M1 is still kicking ass. Of course it's still kicking ass, bro. Those things fucking go for 8 years, bro. You've only had it for 2 years. I was shocked at the ability to remain cool. Yeah, that was like the huge leap in technology. It's so amazing. Yo, I hate that test, Stone. Stone says, I like how when the new Macs come out, everyone wants to know how many Omnispheres it can run. I remember somebody. Where is it? I want to get it right. Hold on, where is it? Here. It's CMP with so where is it? So this guy old Leon was like, just wondered what kind of virtue. So I did this review where I talked about, the Mac Mini M1 and how it was a beast, and I explained like I stream with 2 cameras and use Photoshop and use a DAW, and it's never dropped on me, never, not once. Like it's straight beast, right? And this guy was like, just wondered how many and what kind of virtual instruments you could have in a typical project. How many instances of, say, Contact, Omnisphere, etc., can you run with how many tracks with effects plugins? Kind of real world examples would be helpful. Like, meanwhile, I gave this dude like a real world example as a streamer. So I replied, I make rap beats. How many Omnispheres does a guy need to make a rap beat? Cause like for real, bro, how many fucking Omnispheres and Contacts do you need to make a rap beat, bro? They're rap beats. Like, what are we doing? All you need is a $300 Walmart Gateway i5. Yeah, no, that's definitely all you need, Vapors. That's all you need. The average producer doesn't need 100 packs. Maybe the industry engineers. L Light, if you had to choose Omnisphere or Arturia, which one? Well, I mean, what are we talking about? Am I talking about like Spectrasonics? Am I talking about Omnisphere and I have Keyscape and Trillion? Do I have Keyscape and Trillion in my Omnisphere, or do I just have Omnisphere? Because if I just have Omnisphere, then I'm gonna go with Arturia. But if I have Keyscape and Trillion, then I'm gonna go with Omnisphere. Yo, they was so mad. Remember, remember we got this.
The super chat contributors, awesome. He is all.
Bro, this is bro, and this was like anyway. Come on, CMP, no contest, Arturia. Okay, I mean, it all like I would rather have Omnisphere and Trillion, bro. To be honest with you, I'd rather have Omnisphere, Trillion, and Keyscape. Keyscape has better pianos. See, the problem is y'all don't know how to use fucking Omnisphere, bro. Y'all just like pictures, but y'all don't y'all don't really know what's happening with Omnisphere. It's cool. If you tell me Omnisphere, I mean, if you tell me you'd rather have Arturia than Omnisphere, like than the Spectrasonics, bro, like you're just telling me you like pictures. Like that's all you're telling me. You're just telling me that you like pictures because it's just like I need to see a picture of my keyboard because you could come here and I've got a D50 in here, I've got a JP8 in here, I've got a Juno in here, I've got a JX3P in here, I've got a Mini Moog, I've got a Mono Poly in here, I've got an MS-20, I've got an OB6 in here, I've got an OBS SEM in here, I've got a Peak in here, I've got a Prologue, I've got a Prophet 12, I've got a Prophet 6, I got a Prophet 5, I got a Prophet Rev 2, I've got an SH101, I've got a Sub Fatty, I've got a Super Jupiter, I've got a fucking Tetra, and I've got a Virus. You know? I've got a Base Station 2. I've got an ARP Odyssey. I've got an ARP 21.6. I've got a Prologue. I've got an Oscar in here, bro. Why do I have an Oscar in here, dude? I'm biased because I have an Arturia controller that works flawlessly. Dude, you know that not only does Omnisphere like have all the synths that Arturia has, but it maps itself perfectly to work with the Virus ABC, Indigo, and the Access TI, the Andromeda, the Behringer DeepMind, all of the Chord boards, all of the Moog boards, and I could take like all of the Prophets, right? I have a Prophet X, and I could control Omnisphere with my Prophet X. Like, you guys just, first of all, I don't think y'all paid the $500 for this, because if y'all paid the $500 for this, this would be shit that you knew, right? You would know that. Like, you probably hacked this and just took it for granted and only looked here for sounds. Point made. I just wanted to make the narrative. If you had to choose, yeah. If I had to choose, I'm choosing Omnisphere. I'm choosing Omnisphere every time, bro. Every time. Every single time. Not to mention, that's just the synth side. You know what I mean? Like, this shit plays one shots. This shit plays one shots. It's got amazing effects. Amazing effects. You could stack 4 of them. It's dope, bro. This shit's hard. Got the new Unclean channel. Over $1,000 for all 3. Yeah, they're definitely more expensive, but they're better. You know, shit's just better. Like, their browser's better. Like, you could find exactly what type of sound you're looking for fast. Papa says, but I don't like the Omnisphere colorway. Yeah, they need it needs to update the UI. So I'll be more interested in maybe downloading it. Like, that fucking update the UI shit is so dumb to me. It was just like, update the UI, it doesn't change the sound, you know. Where's Pupil? Boom. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna head out of here. I just somebody sent me these pictures of the new MPC, and I was curious to see if you guys were excited about this or not. And to my surprise, you guys are not excited about the MPC X. No, look, if you already got Arturia, do not buy Omnisphere. Yo, that's one thing right now. Let me help you out with something. Let me help you out with something, right? I want to help you out with something right now. If you are a Arturia person, do not buy Omnisphere. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're an Arturia person, do not buy Omnisphere. If you're an Arturia person, you are a visual person. And the Arturia ecosystem is gonna be way more comfortable to you than the Spectrasonics, because Spectrasonics is more, it's more like using the hardware, and it's going to frustrate you, and you're not going to stick with it. Not at all. Everyone putting out content using the one or the live and making it happen. No reason to spend the extra 13 to 1500. Yeah, bro. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't see it either. But I do believe that is that one is going to sell out. There definitely isn't a There's definitely a market for it. I don't think it's us though. You know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.